Men are driven by logic, while women are swayed by their feelings. It is because of this that men struggle to understand what impresses a woman and makes her feel stimulated. Men and women also handle information in a manner that is fundamentally different from each other. This is the reason men really have to comprehend the following 14 things that turn women on. Number 1. Be considerate when speaking. A study has discovered that women are motivated by emotion whenever it concerns sex, while men are usually influenced by logic. So the emotional bond she forms with the guy she's with is what keeps most women interested. This is why women enjoy it when men talk less about themselves and their perspectives and concentrate more on expressing an interest in her and paying attention to what she has to say. It will also certainly assist her in feeling more attached to you. Number 2. Use the appropriate tone of voice. Women respond better to men who appear to be smiling and use a soothing but far from humorous tone of voice. Rather than speaking to her in a pleasant tone, you should laugh and smile as if you were having a good time with her. To evaluate this, say something you'd usually say without smiling, and then try explaining it with a smiling face. You'll discover the second one performs much better. Number 3. Be confident and straightforward. Women are not fond of pushovers and assume that undecided men are a waste of their time. If you continue to say "I don't understand," or "maybe," she will lose a lot of respect for you, and your relationship will become one-sided. Be straightforward with what you really want, adhere to your gut instincts, and remain firm. This will make you look more appealing and masculine to her, and if you keep seeking consent from her, she will lose a lot of respect for you as well. Women are attracted to men who possess a strong sense of purpose and establish proper boundaries in their relationships. Number 4. Make eye contact. Not only does trying to make strong eye contact prove that you're interested in the things she has to say, but it also makes women feel more relaxed around you. If you look away each time a woman asks you a question or attempts to gain your attention, she may think that you have no interest in her, but when you continue making strong eye contact, she'll realize that you are confident in showing interest in what she has to say. Number 5. Being challenged. Women have been most turned on by men who seem to be in charge of the situation. A man can seem to have control over a woman by just not paying attention to her and challenging her, as this may make it more difficult for his girl to try and control him. He will also seem more appealing to her. This is why numerous women say they love men who take charge. Women spontaneously understand that a man who would seem to have control is more of a challenge and hence more attractive. Number 6. Smelling good. Many men are unaware that the way he smells can have a direct impact on a female's chemistry and as a result, her mood. This explains why a man must take good care of his own hygiene if he wishes to attract women. It is also necessary that a man not apply too much aftershave. A lady may be turned off by a guy who smells like he's had a shower in aftershave. This causes her to believe he's making an unreasonable effort to impress her. Number 7. Don't try hard. Most men do not understand that when a woman can detect a man trying too hard to attract her, she'll lose all interest in him. This happens because it makes him appear uncomfortable and desperate. Instead, a man ought to be himself around a lady and look relaxed while he's around her. By not making too much effort and being at ease with his own company, a man will look more appealing to a woman. If you intend to stimulate a woman's interest, you have to avoid coming across as needy or desperate. If she can detect that you're making an excessive effort to attract her, it will cause her to think of you as dull and unattractive. Number 8. Making her laugh. A man may look more appealing to women by making them laugh. Whenever a woman laughs, she produces the hormone oxytocin, which causes feelings of confidence. By making women laugh, a man will encourage his woman to see him in a more favorable light and feel more attached to him. Number 9. Having a sense of excitement. Ladies love to have adventures and feel delighted by new experiences. They would rather have a man who can show them a planet of pleasure and excitement. Not just someone who is likely to bore them with mundane routines. By leading an exciting life full of enjoyable events, your partner will find you more appealing and will be more attached to you. You'll stand out from the other men she meets, who are stuck in a routine and lack the spark of excitement. Number 10. Possessing an aura of mystery. A man might look more attractive by maintaining a sense of mystery about himself. This implies he won't constantly disclose everything there is to discover about him and might even keep certain things confidential. A hint of mystery will pique your partner's interest in learning more about you and figuring out what lies beneath the surface. This approach will strengthen her feelings of attraction for you. How she feels towards you is based on the feelings she encounters when interacting with you. Whenever you make your girl feel attracted, happy, and joyful in your company, she'll connect these emotions with you. If there are no emotions of attraction present throughout an interaction with a man, she will lose all interest in him. This happens because women are naturally attracted to men who could really make them feel attracted and stimulated. If you would like your relationship to be successful, then you must make your girl feel attracted to you. It will be easier to predict her attraction to you if she feels more emotionally attached to you during interactions. When a woman can disclose her real personality around a man, she'll build an emotional bond with him and become attracted. Number 11. Have self-confidence. A man must never allow himself to be unfairly treated by a lady. He's into this since it will render him unattractive and damage his self-esteem, therefore making it more difficult for him to attract women in the future. In order to win a woman's respect, a man needs to have self-confidence. You can only achieve this by respecting yourself first and expecting other people to do the same. Number 12. Being unpredictable. A woman should never comprehend what a guy is thinking or the actions he'll take next. If she can predict what you're likely to say or even do, she'll lose interest and regard you as predictable and boring. A man will fascinate and drive his woman's feelings by being unexpected and challenging her reactions. When a woman is attracted to a guy, she will await his next action. Number 13. Listen carefully. Women enjoy it when a guy cares about their emotions, ideas, and what happens in their lives by just being concerned with whatever she has to say. A man will be considered more appealing to her. She'll feel special that you're devoting time out of your busy day simply to pay any attention to her talk. It's also necessary to remember everything she says and talks about, since this indicates that you're actually paying attention. If your woman feels that you do not even listen to her, she'll most certainly feel unattractive and undermined around you. Number 14. Not being too serious all the time. When men take themselves and their lifestyles too seriously, it can be off-putting to women. She wants to understand that you're capable of enjoying yourself with her and finding happiness by cracking jokes in addition to having a pleasant sense of humor. Being around such a man will make her more relaxed and enable her to feel more comfortable around you. Many guys make the mistake of being overly serious while talking to a lady. Men assume that women just desire to be with someone who is expressionless and understands how to engage in meaningful discussion. It's necessary to show her your joy and happiness as well by not taking life too seriously all the time. You'll make your girl feel an emotional attachment that will make her more attached to you. Well, that is all for the video. If you find it helpful, consider subscribing and sharing it with your friends.